everyone, Etta here. I am here to do my empties video. My basket's getting kind of full. It's not overflowing or anything, but it is getting kind of full. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to go through my empties so that I can get rid of all this and start having a fresh basket. So let's see. I guess I could put this up here real quick. Take the handle apart. I got a bag with vendor stuff on the side because I try to keep it all in one basket. Let me try to do this here. All right. I have that I finished. There was like just a little bit left and I finally finished it, I think yesterday. My Washer Whiffs tub of Palm Beach Breeze. I like this one. It's not like one of my favorites. I still have a little bit of the laundry liquid left. We have so many scents that I don't know that this would be one that I would rush to get again. They have other ones that I like more, that I find I smell more afterwards than I did this one. So I liked it, just not one of my favorites. I've got some pod things in here. I was watching Patricia G and she was talking about pods and I thought, you know what? I need to jump on my pods and start using them because I haven't been. I've been lazy about it. I think I concentrate more on wax and trying to go through some of my wax, and I've been trying to start doing some diffusing again and using oils in my Lamp Berger. That I completely forgot about pods. I usually just had the pods going in the laundry room and sometimes I forget about them. And so I was like, you know what? I need to kind of get back in the swing of things. So I started using up some pods. I don't remember what was where. And some of these I've got the containers because they're actually what's in some of the wall fan diffusers currently. So they might not necessarily be finished because they're actually being used, but the ones that are technically finished are these, I guess, in my hands. There might be more in the basket, but I'm not sure. So I have a set of pods from, let's see if I can turn this around so you can see it, Berry Bright. And I thought Berry Bright did really well. It was very strong at the get-go. I think it kind of dwindled fast for me, but while it was going, it was really, really good. I thought it was very strong. This one I also liked in the pods, and that is Welcome Home. I found that it threw well, and I had this one going in the hallway upstairs, and I was trying to put it in conjunction. I decided like I was trying to warm some Welcome Home wax on the landing, which is at the top of the stairs. And then it's like the warmers are right here. Then there's the door to my bedroom. And then 5 feet past my door, there's a wall plug. And so that's where I put one of the wall fan diffusers, and I was using Welcome Home. So I was trying to extend the scent of Welcome Home for upstairs. So I've got those. Let's see. Right now, I know this is in my laundry room right now, and this one performs so well. I said in the wax, it's a really strong scent, and it does not disappoint in the pods. Unfortunately, it was from the Father's Day collection, so it's not like it's available now. But I tell you what, if it would happen to show up again in like a flash sale or something like that, I would jump all over it again. And that is Perfect Gentleman. It's doing a fantastic job in my laundry room. Some of these other ones I've put in my laundry, and I've said that if they leave the door open, I'm not going to smell anything because it basically they let it all out kind of thing, and it dissipates too much for me to smell it. Well, not Perfect Gentleman. Because I have gone to go close the door because they left it open, and I can smell it in the laundry room, and it is a manly scent, so it is definitely something that I like, and it performs wonderfully. So this one's been in there a little over a week now, and it's still doing rather well. I have the little case from Welcome Home. It might be, I think I might have put a fresh set of Welcome Home upstairs, so that might be why that one's there. And there should be another pod set because I was mixing, I think this is it here. Nope. Here's the one from Very Bright. Let's see. This is a mess in here. Okay. This is what was in the laundry room. There should be another one in here somewhere. I think it might be down here. Yeah, this is what was in the laundry room before Perfect Gentleman. And it did relatively well, but it was one of those that when they'd leave the door open, I'd get the faintest scent from it. So you had to keep the door closed to really scent the laundry room. But when the door was closed, it did a great job. And so I would definitely say it was on the higher end of throw, not as high as Perfect Gentleman, but definitely much higher than some of the other ones I've done in there. So that was Sunkissed Citrus. So I did like that one. I would get that one again. But I was looking for the other pod to go with this one because I know I mixed... what did I mix this one with? I could have sworn I mixed this one with pumpkin chai, but maybe not. I kind of thought I mixed pumpkin chai and pumpkin tiramisu. Oh, I think, yeah, I have the pumpkin chai and pumpkin tiramisu. I can see them on the other side of the room. I did like one of each in one of the wall fan diffusers, so that's why I still have the pod things over there. So what I mixed this with, I don't know, but I might have just used both of them of Bright Cider Life. I did those. Don't remember where. That would be one of those ones that I'm not getting enough from it to really notice it. So I'm not really sure where it's at right now. All right. See some bars. I'm trying to see if there's anything extra that's not wax, but I don't think so. I'm just going to jump in. I finished up Vanilla Mint, a bar of that. I think I had this one open since the last time I did the video. I finished this one because I didn't like it. I had opened it, obviously, like the last time I did this, and I just did not like this scent. And so I hurry up and I finished it somewhere. And that was the Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. I have said many, many times that I am Team Apple, not Team Pumpkin. I like pumpkin, but I'm not crazy about it. So, oh, yeah. It doesn't work for me. In fact, because of it being, it was close to Halloween and we're in fall and I was trying to use quite a bit of scents and fall scents. And it seemed like most of the scents I was doing for a while had pumpkin in them. And they tend to be kind of heavy and full of spice. And it got to the point one day that, and living in Texas, it hadn't really been like cold enough to really, like I could open the windows sometimes, but then it might rain in the middle of the day. And so you don't want to have the windows open too much. So for whatever reason, the house felt like, I don't want to say stale because it wasn't stale. It was this lingering scent of a heavy spiced pumpkin in the air. And I couldn't take it anymore. It was just horrible. Like to the point of, I just don't like the smell. Like so I opened up the windows for a while and then I went to practically every warmer downstairs and I put some form of a lemon scent. I had Squeeze the Day. I had some vendor lemon scents. I just had lemon going pretty much everywhere. And I just let it go for that whole day. And it made a huge difference. It basically killed all that heavy spice and pumpkin out of the air. And I felt like, okay, it's nice and fresh again. And now I can start warming some other stuff again and not feel like, I almost felt like the pumpkin spice kind of scent was just taking over. And I was going to have a hard time smelling anything else because that just was just taking over the whole house. And I was like, nope, can't have that anymore. So I am starting to warm a little fall again, but I was like, okay, maybe if I do some fall, I'll interchange a day here or there with either a mint or a lemon or something to kind of kill it and then start again. So we'll see. I forgot to take a little tag off. This was one that I had picked up from a consultant who was selling some bars a while ago. I told you before I'd gotten some from her. And one of the ones I had gotten from her was Gone Camping, which was from a summer collection a couple of years ago. I like that one. It's not like one of my favorites, but I like it. This one, I had it in my basket of ones that I hadn't finished. And again, like I said, being in Texas, it's not really... I mean, I'm wearing short sleeves today. It feels great. I think the high today was going to be 72, but with the sun shining, it's actually a little warm in here right now. And, I wanted to show you my t-shirt that I got from a friend. I bought it from her. It says, less talky, more coffee. Yeah, that's me. When I read that, I was like, that is absolutely me. This is my cup of coffee that I'm still sipping on. This mug works really, really good. It stays hot for over 3 hours, and I like to drink my stuff slow anyways. But being an introvert, you know, I like some quiet time. I like quiet. So when I saw a t-shirt that said less talky, more coffee, I was like, oh yeah, that is so me, so me. So I had to get that one. So I'm enjoying it. And like I said, short sleeves today because it's not all that cool. It was cool in the morning, but not so much. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I decided to go ahead and finish this bar, even though it is a definite springtime scent. I figured, okay, it's kind of a warm day the other day, and I need to finish it. So I had 3 cubes left, and I finished Spring Has Sprung. So that one's done. All that just to say that, right? Finished this one too because I had opened this one a while ago, and it was a scent that I really liked when it first came out. And yeah, this is about 2 hours old and it's still super hot. I just don't like it now, but I think maybe it's what I didn't realize is vanilla is not a scent that is meant to last a super long time. And most of my bars, I mean, basically all of the rest of my bars smell still great after a couple of years, but I'm finding that I don't like Simply Vanilla after a couple of years. If you heard me on my initial review after I first opened this one and started it, to me it has a very Play-Doh kind of scent to it now. So case in point, I'm pretty sure Simply Vanilla is one of the ones coming in the Bring Back My Bar. Learn from me on this one. Don't keep it for a super long time. Plan on keeping that use fresh, right? Don't think you're going to keep it for 2 years and it's still going to smell good. I did Bright Cider Life, which I like this one. I actually have it going today in my living room. I have 3 warmers, and then I have my Yankee Candle warmer that uses the melt cups. And what I did in that room today should be in here because I thought I finished both bars doing this. Why is it that when you're looking for a bar, it never wants to show up? Okay. Maybe this is another one that I used or something because I'm not finding the, maybe I didn't finish it. Oh, I'm looking in the basket where I have open things. Yeah, I didn't finish it. Okay, so this is actually a second one that I did finish of Bright Cider Life. Anyways, I do have it going in the living room today, but I'll talk about that when I get to the ones that I'm still working on because I was doing that one in conjunction with another one. So, all right. Then I have, love this. This was one of my initial favorite loves of Scentsy. Fell in love with this scent. Had it in my club for a good long time. Finally took it out because I felt like I wasn't warming it. I was gaining stock in it. You know, I was getting more and more of it, but I wasn't warming it fast enough. So I thought, you know what? I probably have enough. Let me just take it out. And recently I decided to pull out a bar and use it. And I had this one, the last 2 cubes I had put in the mudroom. And my husband had walked through the mudroom and he's like, what do you got in there? It smells really good. And I told him it was Luxe Vanilla. love this scent. And I think it was this morning, because I put it in a couple of days ago. And I think it was this morning he said, "You still have that same scent in the mudroom?" And I said, "Yeah, I haven't changed it yet." He's like, "It's not that strong anymore." He's like, "But it still smells good." And I'm like, "Yep, that's Lux Vanilla for you." It's a very obviously long-lasting scent. And it's powdery, but beautiful. I love it. I absolutely adore that scent. All right, get to that one later. Okay, so this one, the first time I did it, I have a Yankee Candle warmer at my desk now. I put one there so that if I want to test some scents, I can put a few cubes in the melt cup, right? I usually do about 4. And I'll have it right there at my desk, and I can smell it really good. And then I can put the rest of it on the other side of the sunroom. And I can get a real good feel for the scent being right there. So I decided to do 4 cubes of Harvest Blessings. And this one, when I smell it on cold, I think it smells so good. But on warm, I wasn't as crazy about it. It was not bad. I don't want to say that it was bad. It was not. And I don't have the notes with me, but this would be one of those ones that I feel like it has like star anise or something like that in it. It's got some spice in it that I'm not crazy about. And it didn't like take over the scent, but it came out enough that I could smell it. And I know it has apple because it shows apples in the picture. But whatever the scent was, I didn't bring a catalog with me. There's something in there that I'm not crazy about. It wasn't so bad that I felt like I had to turn it off or, change it out or anything like that. But it was a scent that I felt like, yeah, I probably wouldn't get it again. I'll say that one yet. Okay, I went through a bar of, this one must have been kind of a juicy one because you could see a little bit on the bottom of Caramel Apple Craze, which had been a scent of the month a while back. And if you see, it's still got a little red on the bottom there. I do like Caramel Apple Craze. I think it's a very nice scent, and I like mixing that with other like apples or something like that, or even a toffee or caramel kind of scent. This one, I'm sure I mixed with something, but I didn't put it together and I don't remember at the moment, but I finished a bar of White Sands. This is the one I think my sister brought me back because she didn't like it. So I went ahead and finished a few cubes that were left of Inhale Exhale. I obviously would have put this up in the landing because I said that's the only place that I'll warm that. And I think there might have been like 3 cubes, so I probably put like the 3 cubes up there. This one I absolutely mixed with something because it's not a scent that I like to do by itself. But, I said about White Sands that I probably mixed it with something. And I'm sure I mixed it with what I had here of Summer Holiday. So I finished that one too. But I show that I finished this bar of Honey Pear Cider. And Honey Pear Cider is just not a scent that I'm going to do by itself. So I obviously mixed it with something to try to change it a little bit, try to enhance it, try to do something. What it was, I'm not really sure. It may have been what was left of this bar of Scary Good. And I say that because I didn't like Scary Good. I think there was a lot of people who did, but I was not one of them. I just didn't like it. Again, there's so many other scents out there that I am absolutely going to reach for some other scents before I would reach for Scary Good. It's just not my cup of tea. Another one that I got from my consultant friend a while back, and I obviously wanted to use quite a bit, so I had one that was mine and one that I bought from the consultant. So I went through 2 bars of Crisp Orchard Air. This is one that even though I had bought it from the consultant, I think I bought it thinking I was going to love it and had mine. But I remember when I first warmed this back when I got them, I had tried it and I was like, oh, I'm not all that crazy about it. Like, I'm still not like super in love with it. But I tell you what, again, scent preferences change. I absolutely like this one a lot more than I did. That much I do know. I almost did not want to melt it after I melted it the first time because I thought, oh gosh, for an apple, it just didn't speak to me. And I tried it again more recently because that went through 2 bars, and I was like, oh yeah, like I really like it now. So who knows? This one's one that I had picked up in clearance or flash a while back. Have a few bars of it. I think I still have a couple of bars left. Not one of my favorites, but I have it. I'll warm it. I might even have mixed it with that honey pear cider, not sure. But I did Grandma's Orchard. Right? No, yeah, Grandma's Orchard. And it has apple, so that was obviously my first thought was, oh, I love apple. I'm sure I'm going to love it. But I think it had too much spice for me. Like, I wanted more apple scent, and I was getting too much spice scent from it. So, I'll finish what I have, but I did this one in the Yankee one that's on my desk. So I would have done 4 cubes in it when I tested it. This was the first time I warmed this one. And I enjoyed it at the desk, but being that it was right there on the desk with me, it didn't make me feel like, wow, smell that, right? It was more like, oh, that's kind of pretty, right? That's pretty. So while I enjoyed the scent, it wasn't something that made me feel like, oh, if I put this in the living room, you're really going to smell it really good. And I've gotten to the point where with the wax that I have, I don't like to say, I'm going to keep that in my club because it goes well in my bathroom. Like, I don't want to buy scents that are just for my bathroom. I may pick one that's just for my bedroom because I want my bedroom to smell gorgeous and sexy and sometimes masculine and, some of those scents that I love. So I may pick something like that, but I'm not necessarily going to pick something that I go, oh, that's good for my bathroom. Like, yeah, no, that's not for me. So I enjoyed this one, but whatever I still have of it, of maybe the couple of multiples I may have gotten, I will use. But I finished and tried Welcome Little One. It's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. It is. It's pretty. It has a very pretty kind of scent. I think if my grandchild stayed here and was sleeping here and had her own little room and, spent lots of nights here, that kind of thing, and I had a warmer in her room, then yeah, maybe something like this would be great for her room. But I don't have little ones anymore. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't. Did this one on the landing one day. Not all of it at one time. I might have shared some of it with my son for his Yankee, because he's got a Yankee warmer in his room, and we'll take sometimes I'll give him a Yankee wax and he'll use that one for a while, and then once it's spent, we'll take that wax out and I'll replace it with Scentsy wax or something. So I know he likes this scent, so I think I may have shared it with him for his room, and that was my hero. Although I think he has right now I think he has graham cracker crunch and something else, because he liked that little food scent, and he wanted to put that in his warmer. So I think that's what he's got going right now. Let's see. Don't want to tell you that. Okay, I used a bar of Porch Pumpkin. I like that scent. I think that to me is a nice kind of scent for pumpkin for the fall. Like I like pumpkin, but I don't like it overly spiced. So I enjoyed that. I pulled this one out. This is one that I've had for a long time. I actually got around to warming one bar. I think I still have 2 bars left of this one. And that is Frosted White Birch. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I think it's nice. Kind of perfumey, kind of woodsy. Excuse me, sorry. I think I need some more hot coffee. Less talky, more coffee. Can't believe how hot it is still. All right. So yes, white birch, obviously frosted. I think frosted is almost like the perfumeness in it. Truly, that's what I get, like a birch with perfume. Nice. All right, I did finished a bar from the hashtag collection of hashtag Shine. I like that one. I thought it was very citrusy kind of scent to it. I liked it. I probably did a little bit of the honey pear cider with this one also, even though I didn't really, no, I didn't, because I had tried it once before a long time ago and I thought, nah, I don't like the way it dilutes this scent. So I did do a bar of winterberry apple tea. I do still like this one. It's not as much of a favorite as it used to be, but I still absolutely enjoy it and love it. All right. And of course, couldn't be in the Halloween season, fall season without warming these two. Absolutely love these two. We got Halloween Town. I really, really like that one. And I want to say my all-time favorite licensed scent. I'm trying to think if that's true. At the moment, what I can think of, I do believe it is my all-time favorite licensed scent. And I'm going with that for now because I can't think of any other ones at the moment. And that is Jack's Obsession. I love Jack's Obsession. I don't tire of it, that's for sure. Love it. I finally got around to doing this one from the Glamorous You collection, and that is Keep It Sassy. And I actually have Keep It Sassy going in this room, and I think it does really well. I don't know how it would do in a bigger area. This room, like I said, is probably about 10 by 10, 12 by 12. I don't know, somewhere in that area. And I keep the doors closed, so the scent stays in here really well. And every time I walked in the room, because I had it going yesterday, and I try to keep the warmers now like on one of those little plugs that you can connect with Alexa. I'm not saying her name. And I have it set up so where it comes on at a certain time and it turns off at a certain time. So they're not going 24/7 for the most part. Not all of them, at least. So every time I'd come in the room yesterday when this was on, I thought it smelled really, really good. So I was like, okay, I like Keep It Sassy. I think it smells really nice. And it's still going today. It's because I didn't change the wax in here yet. All right, so I did... Where did I do this one? Trying to remember if I did this one in the Yankee on my desk or if I did it in the living room. I want to say I did it on the Yankee candle on my desk with the rest of it in the other half of the sunroom. Whatever. Don't remember. I went through a bar of pink poinsettia. I like it. It's fruity, right? It's got the what do we say? Raspberry and pomegranate. Although I think they show, what is that? Is that blueberries? I just noticed on the picture. I see the pomegranate, and then I don't know. I feel like I see like blueberries or blackberries. I'm not really sure. Oh, blackberries I think I see, and maybe those are raspberries, but they have them in a dark color, so that makes me think that they're blackberries. And then maybe blueberries, if you look at the actual fruit pictures. I don't know. To me, it comes across as like pomegranate and raspberry, and I like it. But again, it's not necessarily for me a fall kind of scent, although I think it would be nice around the holidays. I think it would do nicely as a scent around Christmas time or even around New Year's. It's like a festive kind of scent. I do like it, and I may get a brick of this along with a brick of something else that I'll talk about in a little bit. Speaking of, oh, let me see. Got 2 more bars I just saw in here. All right. Oh, love the scent, and that is pumpkin. I can't even get it on there. Pumpkin chai. I really like pumpkin chai. I can get the little bit of like coffee that's in there. Very slight, but I get it. And and I guess like the chai, but I don't find the chai to be too overpowering. I like that. All right, this is a bar from, wow, a couple of summers ago, from I believe a summer collection, and it might be 2019 summer, I think. And again, this would be one of those aquatic scents, and I've said that I don't know what the one scent that they seem to use in a lot of the aquatic fresh kind of scents, and my nose just doesn't like it. And unfortunately, I didn't like this one either, but I had the bar and I saw it and I was like, you know what, just use it up. And that was Endless Sea. It might be one that maybe you liked it. I don't know. I did not. And I want, oh God. No, I don't like it. I want to say I have a Scentsy soak in this, and I don't know if my husband's going to like it. I'm not a soak person. I'm a shower person. I'm not one to lay in a tub. That's just not me. So I have a Scentsy soak in this, and I hope he likes it. I just don't. Let's see. That's all vendor stuff there. All right. So the last thing in here is what was taking up the majority of my basket. They were absolutely not full since, in the time that I used it. Let's see. In fact, this one had 2 cubes in it, but one of them I sent to my sister-in-law because she wanted to try it. So I sent her one of the cubes and I warmed the other cube. So I finished a brick of cinnamon chai latte, which I think I got this like in 2019. So it's, I've been slowly working on it since then. So I finished that one. I made some room on my bricks, that's for sure. I finished that. I was sad to finish this one. I can't remember if I have another one of this one. I kind of hope I do. I hope that's why I wasn't too afraid to finish it, but who knows? I probably don't. But I only had maybe 2 or 3 cubes of this one, and I finished it, and that was caramel sugar cookie. I really liked caramel sugar cookie. I tend to like the bakery scents that have caramel, because for me, the caramel makes the bakery scent a little more like savory, a little stronger, and then it becomes something that I can smell. So I did like caramel sugar cookie. Finished that one, and finished this one also. I only had a couple. I don't remember. I might have had either 3 or 4 cubes of this one. I can't really remember, but it wasn't. It was no more than 4, that's for sure. And I'm not even sure it was 4. But I know I have another brick of this one because this is the one that had come out last year. And then they had put some bricks on sale. And by the time they did was when I had realized it was obviously after the time that you could put them originally in your club. And it wasn't until after they stopped doing it that I realized I really liked the scent. So when they came out on sale, I absolutely picked up another one. So I finished the first one of salted caramel toffee. So another one that has caramel in it and toffee. I love toffee. Oh my gosh. Like Heath bars or Score. It's another one, Skor. It's basically like a Heath bar. Love those candies because I love that toffee flavor. That buttery richness and caramel and chocolate and love that. So, and I definitely love it in the scent too. So love that. I'm super glad I still have another brick of salted caramel toffee. Looking forward to starting that one. So, all right, I'm gonna put this basket down because the rest of it is vendor stuff. And then I'm gonna quickly go over what I have been using. This one I haven't used in the past since the last time. So I'm just gonna move it to the side because I haven't used it. I keep everything after I've opened it. I keep it in this basket. So there could be something in here that I haven't used in a while. Here is, I thought I would have had another. Oh, I did say that I used some vendor wax too in lemon scents. So I did use 3 cubes that day of Squeeze the Day. So I used these 3 cubes plus a bunch of lemon scents from vendor stuff. All right. Trying to. All right, I finished a pumpkin chai, and for whatever reason, maybe I didn't have enough cubes of pumpkin chai because I only have 1 cube left of pumpkin tiramisu. And I think this is the one actually that I can smell the coffee. And the chai one has more of a chai scent to it, but that can be a little confused with like a coffee because it's like a drink, right? But yeah, I do get a very, very slight coffee scent from pumpkin tiramisu because tiramisu in general has espresso in it. All right. All right. I was talking about the living room today, and this is what I have going in my living room today are these 3 here. So in the Yankee candle warmer that I usually put 4 cubes in, I did the 2 cubes from the top of each of these. So I did 2 cubes of Hug in a Mug with 2 cubes of Bright Cider Life. And I figured that would give me kind of a coffee, cocoa. Bright Cider Life, I get more of like the brownness from it. Not as much the cider. And especially if I mix it with Hug in a Mug, right? So I did those in the Yankee. And then in the 3 warmers, I put 2 cubes in each. So I used 6 cubes of spiced eggnog. I really wanted to try this one. And I put these in, I put this all in just before leaving for church this morning. So I figured when I came home, it would have been melted for about a little over an hour. And I'd be able to smell it, right? Walked in. I was like, smell the eggnog. It smells fantastic. I love it. I think it's great. I really like it. I don't know, again, because I just put it in this morning. Don't know. I can't speak to the longevity. I don't know if it's going to be one of those ones that in 6 hours it's done or what. But while it's going right now, I think it smells fantastic. I love it. So I was talking about maybe getting a couple of bricks, right? I feel like if I'm going to get bricks, I've got to get 2 because they're 1 for 24 or 2 for 40. So I feel like I'd want to at least get 2. So at this point, if I get 2, I would get 1 spiced eggnog and 1 pink poinsettia. Poinsettia. I can't even say the word. That I think those would be my choices of what I'd like to do because I think they are that good. I like them. I said, well, did I? Why do I feel like I told you all this, but maybe I alluded to it in a video? I'm not sure. I did do 2 cubes of fluffy fleece. And I did those 2 cubes in the half bath. And I wasn't opposed to it, but I never walked into the bathroom thinking, wow, it smells really good. I walked in thinking, it smells okay. I didn't walk in saying, oh gosh, I don't like it. But let me put it this way. If I had bought 2 or 3 bars of this, I'd be okay with having the 2 or 3 bars. I wouldn't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to finish these. I have to use these up. No, I would have felt like, all right, I'll get to them. I'll use them. But I don't want to go out of my way to get a brick of it. I don't necessarily want to go out of my way to get more bars of it. I think I will finish enjoying what I have without getting more of it, right? So if that gives you a better idea of what I'm thinking of it. I did do 5 cubes of sweet orange pomander. Now, I have not mixed it with an orange yet. I did these, I think I did the 2, no, I'm trying to remember how I did it. I think I did the 2 cubes, these 2 cubes, I think I did them in the dish on the warming zone of my stove. And yeah, that's what I did. And then the 3 at the bottom, I put 1 cube in each of the 3 warmers in the living room. And do I like the scent? Yes, I do. I think it's nice. And the true test for me, that's why I still have 3 cubes. I want to do these 3 cubes in the living room, in those 3 warmers, mixed with an orange. I may get 1 more bar. Well, I'd have to get it in a club, huh? Well, it's going to be the test. I have to do the 3, and I have to figure out, I'm going to have to sniff with Wassail Wonderland or Oodles of Orange to see which one I think might work better. I might actually, because 2 of the warmers in the living room are like on that end of the living room, and then the single one is on this end of the living room. So I might decide to do Wassail Wonderland, let's say with the 2, and the single one with Oodles of Orange, so that I can kind of smell them differently and figure out if I like the mixture. And if I like it enough to get a brick, because I don't know. By itself, I don't like it enough for a brick. I like it. I think it's okay, but kind of like fluffy fleece. If I had another bar, great, I could do it. But am I looking to go get more? No, at this point, not. Not unless when I mix it with an orange scent, I think it's so much better. All right, these 2 I did not warm recently. Haven't warmed that one or that one. There's a couple in there I haven't even touched. All right. This one's only got 1 little cube left, and that is Graham Cracker Crunch, which I said I'm pretty sure I gave some to my son to use in his room with something. What we used it with, I don't remember, but I know I gave him some to use. I wish I could remember. I did 6 cubes of Plumeria Peach, and that would have been on one of those days where it wasn't quite cold yet. And I think what I did was I took 3 cubes and I used them in the room above the garage, and then the other 3 cubes I think I used at the top of the landing to kind of use that. And I think I planned on using the other 2 in the mudroom, but must have had something else in there that was still going and thought, well, I'll do it later, and totally forgot about it. I did do 3 cubes I must have did this like in the living room or something, where I would have put like 1 in each warmer, because this is one that I think throws well, so I wouldn't have wanted to overdo it with 2 in each warmer. So I only used 3 cubes of Just One Bite. I think she would definitely give my Jack's Obsession a run for his money when it comes to which one is my favorite license. Because I will say I do love Just One Bite. And they're both apple scents. I could keep smelling this, but I could keep smelling Jack's Obsession. They're both fantastic to me. I did, let's see, according to this, 4 cubes. I think I did this on 2 separate occasions in my half bath where I would have used 2 cubes each time. And that was Dazzle Darling. And it might be that I had done 2, maybe the last time I did the video, and then I went back and I did 2 more. I do like Dazzle Darling. I think it does well, at least in that half bath. And I probably have at least 1 more bar because I'm pretty sure I had gotten at least a second one of it, I think. If I did, great. If I didn't, no big deal. I'll finish enjoying this. I'll probably do it in the half bath, 2 cubes at a time, so I'd have at least 2 more warmings with it. So I like it. I don't know that it's club worthy to me. I may regret that later. Not sure, but at this point where I am today, I'm okay with not having it in my club. And then the last one that I have used since the last time we did a video, I went through 5 cubes because I realized I had never warmed it yet, and it's been out. In fact, I believe it's not even available anymore again. I went through 5 cubes of 3 Wishes from the Aladdin collection. And where I used it, no clue. I can't even remember. But I do love it on cold sniff, and I'm trying to remember what I thought of it on warm. I want to say I enjoyed it. But the fact that I'm not having a good recollection leads me to believe that either I wasn't paying attention, I wasn't home that much that day, which that I find hard to believe, but I want to say I liked it, or that, that I really enjoyed it, but I will say that this one, I believe, is in my club, and because it's not available anymore, it will stay in my club at least until I've had another chance to warm it again and really pay attention to what I think of it. Because on cold sniff, I think it smells so good. And I do believe that I enjoyed it on warm. I just can't remember that well right now. So anyways, that's what I got through in the past however many weeks since the last time I did this. Looking forward to doing some more and getting more of my wax out of my inventory and making room for new stuff, right? Because it's not too long before Bring Back My Bar comes back again. So gotta make some room. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you'll be back and that you will watch some more videos. You'll give this one a thumbs up if you don't mind, if it's okay. And I really hope that you will enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and definitely, definitely, definitely enjoy your journey. Talk to you next time. Bye.